Right, today we're going to install a radiator in the hallway. Here it is. It's just taking up the floor. Radiator's going there. That's the new one. Just taking up the carpet. It's got this like laminate thing down. Anyway, I'm going to take out the floorboards. And the good thing is the pipe's on this way, so we can easily cut it there. And this radiator's going to have a chairlift. Lovely. Right, let's get started. So, fitting this radiator, quite an easy one. Just measure the centre lines. Gonna mark it up in a minute. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, I'll measure centre lines, get the brackets in place, get the radiator, make sure it's spot on in centre. Yeah, I've got a slight adjustment on these radiators to left to right, which is fine. Just marking up now where the brackets will go, like so. Right, let's move that radiator out the way. Alright, I can tell my camera keeps moving. That's my watch. Alright, let's measure from the floor. 200 standard height, and that's 150 from the radiator. So where the brackets are is 50 mil standard. This is a stale red and hen red, quite similar. It's 600 by 600 radiator. I always use a little boat level on the brackets, so it's easy, and you know that your brackets are going to be level as well. Like so, just marking it up with a pencil, and do the same with the other one. I always use the same bracket on both one, just makes it more efficient. Saves getting another bracket out, and that camera is moving quite a bit, to be honest. It's because it keeps touching the glove on the little spindle. Get a little dustpan and put it underneath where you're going to drill. Get your little drill, pop it in, 5.5 mil drill bit for your red wheel plug. Same again. And then another one. Very nice. There we go. Right, put the wall plugs in. Like so. Right, impact driver. Should really use a screwdriver, but you know, why not? Nothing wrong with using an impact driver, but it's a little bit lazy, I suppose, but you know, we all want to be efficient. You know, get you home in time for lunch. Alright, pop that in. Make sure that's all nice and tight. Put the little lugs in. What that does is just make sure it secures the radiator so there's no movement on there, and it's a little cushion as well, so it's not metal on metal. And then what I'm going to do there, I'm going to put the vent in. I always do it on the right hand side just because I'm right handed for the vents, and then I always put the blank on the left hand side. That's just my personal way. I do see it on the left, nothing wrong with that, but I always put it on the right just because I'm right handed. And just doing the blank on the left. Tighten them up. Swap around. Take the little protectors out, like so. Using Loctite, little square PTV tape. Not too bad stuff. Pretty good stuff, to be honest. Haven't had too much trouble with it. I've had one or two times, but you got to make sure you do one at a time with them. You can't just do one, squash it around, and then do it the other time. You got to make sure you do one at a time, one tail at a time. If you don't do that, then you will have a leak. It goes off very quickly, to be honest. I'll change the position of the camera here. I'll put it on my tool bag. It's pretty good. There's a velocity, like so. that in there, tighten it up, always wipe it because there's a little bit of liquid, don't leave that around. Right, put that back on, make sure it's all secure, get your level, check it's level. Right, mark it up with a bit of pencil, use the boat level, make sure it's alright, just to make sure it's the right position. There you go, nice little bit of a bend. Did a little bit of over 90, so it's a little bit easier, so you can hook it in and you can easily make adjustments under the floor. It just makes it a little bit more easier just to do your adjustments of the pipework. Just going to use an electric pipe cutter, the Milwaukee one. It's pretty decent, would probably recommend it. It's not bad bit of kit, to be honest. I'm going to put a drain off in as well, as it's an ideal opportunity, especially near the front door. On top of that, we'll make sure do the alterations under the pipework, use jet blue on the fittings, and then give it a bit of a sweep, and then let's lay the carpet down, and then voila.